out of spite. I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Hope your Thanksgiving was great. A little dessert left. One more, and this one should be a good one. Off we go on EA Sports. To break the huddle.
Here we go, here we go.
And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
On one, ready?
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go, here we go. 11, MT, take. 11, stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run it with Patterson out of the pistol. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Packers. On the carry, it's Patterson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
I'm fine, ready?
1st and 10.
Let's get set.
To throw is Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
This one, complete to Campbell. A pickup there of 13. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That one is caught by Campbell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. They'll run here with Patterson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
65, Jack, 65, go!
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, taken in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
11 Common.
They go play action for Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. So, 1 quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. 14-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Here we go. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. A big hole. Inside the 30. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Packers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go.
The drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Get set. Got.
Now, Burrow. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half?
Burrow. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now, Burrow. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He's got room to roam. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
11.
They'll run the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. They'll try to run with White, and he will fight his way to the end zone. Rashad White, touchdown Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals get back in it. It is 21-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, here comes Patterson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Handoff here, up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 33 yards. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Back to throw. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for it.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Packers. So that challenge, a successful one.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come on, set.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to...
He works free, right side. Across midfield, shot out of the cannon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
The kick is good. Next to score, Packers 21, Bengals 14.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Now, faking the give. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
To the air now on first and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Back to the air once more on second down. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He is in. Touchdown, Green Bay. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Get set. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. And that one incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
On 2. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
First down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go, here we go. 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Hot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Burrow here on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout as it comes 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Big play coming up, third and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. That'll be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll look to throw. Going for it all. And this will be incomplete.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now a give on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. What a throw. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. York now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
12, 11, 11, 11. 12.
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go.
Here we go.
You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field.
Here we go.
Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Gotta go. 11 MP. Hey, 11, 11, 11, 11.
2nd down, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He was looking for Rashad White out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up.
12. Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now he'll air one out. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Burrow now. He'll let one go down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
First rule of backed up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
11. Gun. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Come on, ready? Here we go. Stop.
Now, Burrow. He'll find his running back, White. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
They came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Here we go. 11, MT, take. 11, stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Stop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Quick throw, taken in. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
11. Here we go.
Burrow to throw. And he's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. York, good on the extra point. And the Packers are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. 4th quarter coming up here on Thanksgiving night. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal at the 3.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Gun. Bahat.
Drive begins with a run by White. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
Here we go.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Bahat.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. They gain 18 yards on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down. On first down, it's White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That is hard. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. To the 20. And he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. But hold everything. There's a flag way back on the other side of the field. And this one is going to get wiped away. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That's a good bounce back there. They'll get this back very close to that first down marker.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers.